I'm not at all. I'm not at all the think that it had any influence on our confidence. We in the last 3 years, or the 3 years that I've coached this team, all 3 years when we played them away from home, we lost with more than 40 points. Even in the year that we won it, on the 18th of May 2024, we lost against them with 40 points, and we ended up winning it 6 weeks later, 4 weeks later. So that's not going to influence. I've known and we've worked and played hard during the rest of the season to be 4 points ahead on the log, to allow us to manage these players, or get these players and manage this trip. This is a hard trip. The day when I saw next year we're playing them in the last 2 weeks, we play the Sharks and the Bulls in the last 2 weeks of next season's fixture list as it currently stands. So we know then that if you play the South African teams on tour late in the championship, you must make hay when the sun shines. So during the season, we worked really hard to get to it. Nobody really comes up and rocks up at Ellis Park and just knocks the Lions over. Not even the local derbies are easily won there. So it's a tough team and it's a tough competition, and there's more ingredients into a plan than just one loss. The Lions obviously played really well against a team that was younger and had to travel on the high veld. And if that's gonna disrail this team, then I haven't done a good enough job up to now. So there's motivation in that for us, but we'll move on and face the next challenge. If this will be a rock in our shoe if we make this hinder what needs to be done in the next 6 weeks.
I mean, you spoke earlier about how tough it was and how far you lost the previous time, but you're on a different trajectory this season. What will be the winning and the losing of the game on Saturday?
No, there's not. The loss will be for me if our process are not an improvement from what we've seen in the last 3, 4 weeks. So yes, we want to win the game. We've always played to win the games. There's some challenges. If you suddenly have 2 playoff games in the middle of a round robin environment, it is tough to go from an absolute cutthroat environment where if you lose, you're out, to a round robin situation where obviously you build and progress and grow your team through introducing young players or managing your internationals or building your product to progress and becoming lethal in the back end of the season. So different missions, but we want the same outcome. Of course, we want to win. Of course, the Stormers want to win, but I do not think winning or losing for both these teams will necessarily determine what their rugby program is about at this stage of the season. So we will obviously, again, like I said just before, we would like to progress so that we get back on the horse. I think for us, the fact that our squad, gets depleted during the Six Nations, which we obviously understand from the start, but there's still a bit of an effect to be blended back and blend all those players back and get them back club fit and recovered from injury into this environment. And now having played 2 European Cup games as well in the middle of it, that's ingredients that makes it important to use the next 5 weeks to grow our process again.
From a Glasgow point of view, what are the things that and I'm not expecting you to give tactics away, but what are the things you most focused on or worked on this week heading into this game?
Yeah, it was not on what the Stormers would bring. This is not like I said, this is not a playoff game. This is a round robin game for us. So we focused mostly on what we need to do, how we can progress. And we know the threats obviously of the Stormers, but we need to be us. And our focus is absolutely on to get back to the way that we've played, I felt, during the European Cup and some at the back end of before the Six Nations.
Thanks, Franco. Good luck for tomorrow.
Thanks, Jan.